Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Fallout 2. We are in yet another level of the Enclave oil rig. Sector 7 clear, apparently. Let's keep looking around. There are lots and lots and lots of soldiers and turrets around. It is a good thing that we are not fighting our way through here. You can. It's not recommended. Okay, nothing in there. It's lovely. So we got a doorway there. Nothing in that locker. Nothing in that locker. Oh, come on, game. Fine. Be that way. I've got a hallway here. Another desk that's probably empty. Yep. Hello. Alright, who's smacking gum into the headset? Oh, just me. This work is very delicate. Go away. What if I don't want to go away? Okay, don't know what you're doing there, but... You have an M72 Gauss rifle. Bugger off. Man, these people are just rude. A very tired-looking man in a white coat. 100 out of 100 hit points. Chemical-stained lab coat. Nothing on his shelves. There's a big book of science. Doesn't do me any good anymore. And it's heavy. Well, we got a computer console. Let's go ahead and save it right here. Okay, can't access the computer. Welcome to the Chemical Core section, Trooper. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Charles Curling. Now that we've been introduced, get the hell out of my lab. Not who you think I am. I'm Elmandretta from Arroyo, and I've got something to talk about. Sorry, sir, my mistake. Goodbye. Alright, he is actually one of the ways that you can complete your quests here. I don't think I'm going to go that route. I think that I would rather go the other route. I don't think there's really only two ways, well, other than just, like, fighting your way through and killing everyone. It's certainly a way to do it. Okay, behind me is stuff. Yes, doorway. I'm trying to open the door, please. God bless America. I don't think I want to go down there yet. We've got President's Office. Well, that seems pretty interesting, but let's not go in there just yet. Let's go down this way first. The project is proceeding well, huh? You guys don't have anything in your room? Alright, fine. Anything in here? Nope. Okay, exercise room. The bathroom. Another bedroom with nothing in it of interest. Level 2, all clear. YK-32 pulse pistol. Could have gone through there, but it's fine. Nothing in the pot that we can't actually access. Nothing in the desk. And nothing in the crates. You see a flag. Nothing out of the ordinary. I don't want to be the patient this time. Hello? Hello, Trooper. What are you doing in the Vice President's office? Just on a routine patrol, sir. Just here to double check on our secret plans. I'm just here on patrol. Carry on then, Trooper. Carry on. You lads are doing a great service. We are ready for any unforeseen event that may or may not occur. Huh? Tell me, how do you spell subtle? With a B or without? With. Of course you do, of course. Any loyal citizen of these great United States would do the same. Well, why is that? We have to work together because if we don't succeed, we run the risk of failure. Maybe your failure wouldn't be such a bad thing. Well, I better be going now. Carry on, Trooper. The future will be better tomorrow. Well, Not for you, it won't. I'm exterminating all pompous slugs in the Enclave, and you're next. What do you mean by that? I mean that we don't want to go back to tomorrow. We want to go forward. Isn't that the only way to go? Yes, I like that direction. I have made good judgments in the past. I have made good judgments in the future. So, by all means, let's go in that direction. Yeah. I believe we are on an irreversible trend toward more freedom and democracy. But that could change. Polluted environment of the wastes could use a little freedom for a change. I can't take it anymore. You've just got to be killed. Don't be silly. It isn't pollution that's harming the environment. It's the impurities in our air and water that are doing it. Yeah, you wouldn't be so flippant about it if you were on the mainland. Well, that's just the thing. The Enclave is a man-made island surrounded by water. You think you're immune to what happens? What happens here? You're stuck in the same planet with the rest of us. Did you forget to add something to that statement? Like a point? Ah, I see. Well, as you may know, I've long thought that it's time for the human race to enter the solar system. Aren't we already in the, to go where? I think that maybe Mars would be nice, because Mars is essentially in the same orbit. Mars is somewhat the same distance from the Sun, which is very important. We have seen pictures where there are canals, we believe, and water. If there's water, that means there's oxygen. If oxygen, that means we can breathe. You've lost your mind. What a waste it is to lose one's mind, or to not have a mind is being very wasteful. How true that is. I'd say that it's usually a waste, but in your case, I'm willing to make an exception. That's it. I've wasted enough time. Goodbye. Oh, whatever. Goodbye. Vice President Byrd. Yes, this is a reference to former Vice President Dan Quayle, wearing a food-stained suit. Situation map. Huh. There's something up in Alaska. That could be either Paris or London. Probably Moscow. Stockholm? Certainly not Egypt. Kind of curious whether these are like representatives of places that are recovering or something like that, or whether it really means anything at all. It may not mean anything at all. War room table. Potato. Potato. I want to use the war room table. Apparently I cannot. Alright, well. We have encountered the Vice President. I suppose we can go encounter the President. Let's not go through that giant door. Let's go through that one. Yeah, the Vice President is a little bit lacking in some brain cells, like a former Vice President of the United States was. Don't mind me, just need to check your desk. Nothing. Alright. You see a somewhat plump, blonde secretary in a tight dress. I need some mouthwash. I don't think I'll wash this dress. It might come in handy. They don't call him Dick Richardson for nothing. I do too know how to type. You're not taping me, are you? So what's Mr. Important up to? I think it's time for a raise. Where are my knee pads? Just kidding. Where's that washcloth? You ought to knock before barging in like that. Yeah, what you want, honey? Do those Secret Service agents always have to hover like that? Yeah, there's some references there. Don't really need to go in on that. Movie camera. World map. Desk. You see the head of the free world, the President of the United States. You see a man in a suit. He's staring into space like he's looking at you, but he ain't looking at you. Hello!
Oh, hello there. Glad to make time for one of our gallant troopers, but I am rather busy, so, what can the President of the United States of America do for you?
Well, I mean, you could die. I was just checking this area, sir. Security check. Yeah, everything's fine here. Goodbye. I think that's a Star Wars reference. You will not barter. You can tell me just what's going on here.
You really don't know, do you? Let me tell you about mankind's salvation. A little history first.
Go on, Mr. President, who is clearly a reference to Richard Nixon.
There was a great war, long before we were born. Our gallant soldiers fought from the Yukon to the Yangtze.
Yeah, I know about that part. Go on.
We were winning, too. And then those damn Reds launched. We barely got our birds up.
He didn't say everything they had. It doesn't seem as though it helped us much.
Well, no, it didn't. But at least it knocked the damn Red Menace back into the Stone Age.
And us with it.
Well, no, not quite. You see, we had planned ahead. We were ready.
What do you mean?
We had a number of sanctuaries that would enable the glorious American civilization to endure. This facility, the vaults, were part of the great plan.
Those damn vaults didn't work the way they were supposed to. A lot of people in them died.
Actually, they worked almost exactly the way they were supposed to. You might call it a social experiment on a grand scale.
So in other words, you were prepared for the apocalypse by creating a social experiment, as opposed to just preparing for the apocalypse. You understand that you undermined your preparation methods, right? An experiment.
The vaults were set up to test humanity. Some had not enough food synthesizers. Others had only men in them. Yet others were designed to open after only 6 months. They each had a unique set of circumstances designed to test the occupants.
What about Vault 13? What was its purpose?
Vault 13 was a special case. It was supposed to remain closed until the subjects were needed. Vault 13 was, in scientific parlance, a control group.
They would have all died if my ancestor, well, me, Didn't get them a replacement water chip. That doesn't seem to fit in with your plan.
An unfortunate and unforeseen accident. However, as it turns out, a rather fortuitous one.
What do you mean by that?
As it turns out, we needed test subjects from untainted pre-war human stock, your ancestors in Vault 13, and some freshly mutated stock, the villagers from Arroyo.
Why?
For the project. It's almost ready. Humanity's salvation is almost at hand, and the United States of America will be the progenitor of that rebirth.
Rebirth? What do you mean?
The only way for true humans and democracy to be safe is to cleanse the mutants from the globe. We humans will take back that which is rightfully ours.
Cleanse the mutants? That sounds a bit drastic. How are you going to do that? I'm a true human, too.
I'm sure you think so. But tests performed on your tribesmen have all shown that you are guilty of mutation, and it's a damn good thing the project is ready.
Why?
Some of the members of your tribe are showing some extremely interesting changes. If the danger to true humanity weren't so great, I would think about studying them, but that's not to be.
Not to be? Why not?
The project will cleanse all the mutants from our fair land. And the rest of the globe. Once again, America will be the world's policeman.
Cleanse the mutants? That sounds a bit drastic. How are you going to do that?
We found a research facility in operational shape about 70 years ago. A former military base that had been used to research a special virus.
I should be able to, I should have options like, yes, I'm aware of the FEV, that sort of thing, especially with my high science skill and having, knowing that I'm the descendant of the person who, took care of that facility.
Yes, the FEV virus. It was originally developed to turn soldiers into super warriors, but it failed. The warriors were tough and strong, but far too stupid. However, our brilliant chemical core altered it.
You should talk to Marcus about that. He's not exactly an idiot. Alter the virus? Why?
To turn it into a staggeringly effective killer. Any humanoid that isn't inoculated against its effects before its release will die.
That's insane.
Is the project. No, that's humanity's last best hope.
No, that's Babylon 5.
We've been working towards all these years.
Great. So you have all this poison and no way to spread it around.
Oh, but that's one of the advantages of the FEV virus. We can release it right here, and the jet stream will carry it worldwide. It'll have plenty of time to cleanse every nook and cranny of the globe.
Okay, then why did you have to kidnap my villagers and the people from Vault 13?
Test subjects? Your villagers are all descended from Vault stock, and we had to make sure that the FEV toxin was still effective. The subjects from Vault 13 test that, and an inoculation against the FEV.
You're not testing the inoculation on my people?
It's hardly necessary. I'm sure we could, and it would work, but there's no reason to do so.
Did it ever occur to you that what you're doing is wrong?
Never. Part of the president's job is to make the tough decisions. A lot of near-humans will sacrifice their lives for the return of humanity. Humans will prevail.
Just because everyone out there doesn't have an exact copy of your DNA, that doesn't give you license to exterminate them.
Oh, I don't relish this decision. If there was another way... But there isn't. No price is too high for the survival of the human race. If you were human, you'd feel the same way.
You really believe that, don't you?
Yes, I do. Even killing me won't help you. There's nothing you can do to stop the release.
I disagree, Mr. President. I think killing you will help. I'll feel a lot better. We'll just see about that. I've got things to do. Goodbye, President Richardson. Maybe I'll just figure out a way to give you a taste of your own medicine.
You could try, I suppose, but soon the staff of the Enclave and Navarro will be inoculated.
They aren't already?
We just have to distribute the supplies. A matter of hours. Besides, the Enclave is a sealed unit. No air or contaminants get in or get out.
I like that a matter of hours. Doesn't matter when you come here. It's always a matter of hours. I'm glad that this didn't all take place while I was sitting in that enhancement bath in the Brotherhood of Steel bunker. We'll see. In the meantime, I'm taking you out of the picture personally.
You might find that tougher than you think. If you do, I'll go to my reward knowing that I died a patriot and a servant of humanity.
No, you really aren't either of those things. Right now, I'll let you think about your coming death. Don't touch the alarm. Goodbye. Do 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's nice how he doesn't actually care that I just pumped him full of stims. Like, yeah, I mean, he's perfectly normal, right? Just need to wait a little bit. You can plant a bomb on him. Go to another map. Plant a couple bombs just to make sure. If you do sneak and try to steal from him and he gets pissy and attacks you, that won't alert everyone. I don't think there's anything else that you could do. Nope, just need to wait. How you feeling, Mr. President? How are you feeling?
You're back? What is it you want? A little history.
First, why do you have a base at Navarro?
Simple. Navarro is an isolated base. Our vertibirds have a limited range. They refuel there.
That makes sense.
A little history. There was a we were winning, too. And then, well, no. We had a number, actually, the vaults... and unfortunately...
I thought there was something you could say about the vice president.
The project will... we found a research... Yes, the FE to turn it into... No, that's humanity. Oh. Test subjects? Hardly, never. Part of the president's job is to make the tough decision. Oh, I don't... Yes, I do.
Just gotta wait for him to start suffering the effects of the super stim packs. Some characters are... There we go, 46 out of 55. Some characters are designed to just, like, die instantly from a super stim pack. He is not. You need to actually wait for the stim packs to have their effect. He's still at 31. Still at 31. Come on. Die already. I suppose I could rest. But I kind of want to see him die. I want to see him keel over. If only there was a plaque up here that I could drop on his head. I mean, it worked for Lord British. I had to go back in time, though, and fix that. 25 out of 55. 13 out of 55. 1 out of 55. There we go. President Richardson succumbs to the adverse effects of chems. Presidential access key. I will take that. You might not want to go in there. He's not feeling too well. You probably get something on your shoes, your dress. You should probably stay out here for a little while. Let's take the stairs down. And let's see. Let me take a look at the map for this area. Yes, there is a door here. Pop in here. Ooh, lots and lots of things for me to look at and loot. Yeah, a lot of this ammo is for... I mean, To a certain extent, I guess it's for if you're fighting through. There's a pretty good chance that you're, like, really low on ammo. Don't care about that. I will take, that, though. Glad they don't care about me taking this stuff. Take those. Probably get some more super stim packs. I will take that. Because I used up a lot. Throwing knives, really? Throwing knives? Hey, 16 buckaroos. A knife. How wonderful. Oh. The oldest, crappiest SMG. Ripper. Ripper's not too bad. So, as you may have picked up there, no one's been inoculated yet here. So you definitely could, you could convince the, it's still the same thing. You could convince the doctor that we talked to release the FEV up here. Can't park it here, bub. Tom Murray, head of the Atomic Energy Commission. I was just curious how the reactor worked. I didn't actually want to get into a conversation with him. I don't control that much of the reactor's operation. The central computer just north of the reactor controls most of the power plant functions. And if that weren't there, we'd have no power at all. No power at all? Well, not enough for much. Lights, life support, and defenses would work for a while, but force fields and other defensive, power-intensive devices would be shut down immediately. Oh, sounds as though you'd be really crippled. Well, it wouldn't be good. All kinds of watertight security doors close when that happens. No way in the world to open them once they're closed by the power shutoff. That's a safety feature. That's all I need to know. Thanks. You've been a big help. You just better keep it quiet after I leave. Okay. I want to talk to him again, but, not just yet. Oh, good. Super stim packs. I think those chairs are in the way. Hopefully there's nothing in those. What the heck are you doing down here that you might need test subjects anyways? This work is very delicate. Mew, 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 mew. Okay. Not a whole lot going on there. I suppose we could go check out this room. But when we come back next time, we'll be talking to that guy. I'll just zip around in here a little bit. Large supercomputer. There may not actually be a direct way into this large room. Now that I'm looking at the map. It may be this computer that I need to destroy. I know I need to destroy a computer. although I don't have to do it myself. See if we can convince our good friend Tom here to do that. But that will be next time. See you then, everyone.